So this is the Urban Influencer Radio Podcast, Video Edition, Episode 2, and we have John and Jonathan of the Solero brothers. How's it going, man?
Everything is good, man.
Yeah.
Good, thanks
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, man. How's everything going so far?
Everything is great, man. Working on a lot of music, and right now we've been putting out a series that we call the Acoustic Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very grateful that you guys been posting a lot of the stuff that we've been doing. So it's really an honor to be here with you guys today.
Oh, of course, man. No, we love your work, and we want to definitely see like what's going to come up like this year. I'm pretty sure like a lot of exciting things are planned, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we've been producing because me and my brother, we also produce for other artists and also for ourselves. So we've been working on our original music. It's going to come out soon. And in the meantime, we've been building our social media, like he's saying, with the Acoustic Fridays. And we've had really good success since we started doing that. We did a collaboration with Charlie Wilson also for Christmas. And reaction was better than we expected.
Yeah, I wanted to get to know about you guys, like artist background, but so just to kind of understand the thing that you talked about, Charlie Wilson. Mm-hmm. So Charlie Wilson's manager discovered you guys, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
We actually, I don't know. We heard, I think it was More Than You Ever Know, right?
More Than You Ever Know, yeah.
Which is a song of Charlie Wilson and Boyz II Men. Then we were back in Puerto Rico at that time, and basically we said like, let's just do a translation of the song and let's just put it on YouTube just for fun. It wasn't, we were not really seeking for any attention than just having fun. And then all of a sudden, like 2 or 3 days after we posted the song, we got like an email saying like hi Solero, this is Charlie Wilson's manager, and I was like, they're gonna sue us.
Yeah.
we don't have any permission to be translating anything.
That was the first thought. We were like, we're in trouble.
We're in trouble. And then when we kept reading, they were like, they are called P Music, and they were very interested in what we were doing, and that they were really feeling what we were doing.
Yeah.
And then we started jumping like, oh my God, we're not going to get sued.
It was exciting. Just because Charlie he's been like really big influence for us. Yeah. Musically, so we were like, what? Like seriously? So then we did a song of Charlie. What's the name?
You Are,
yeah. And that's when like Charlie really got to see us, and they were like, okay, yeah, we definitely want to work with you guys, and that's why we're here now.
Yeah, next thing you know, you guys collaborated on a Christmas track together. Like, that's unreal, huh?
Yeah. It was kind of surreal for us because Charlie's been mentoring us, and he's been basically exposing us to. We opened a couple of his shows last year, and he's been mentoring us on what we should get better at, like you should do this with the crowd, like kind of teaching us the way. And for us to be able to really like get on a record, like we produced the song, we did the track, mixed it, everything. We got the opportunity to record his vocals at his studio. So
crazy stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy. And to see how people really embraced it, and I don't know if you saw the video, but we put Charlie to speak a little bit Spanish. So we were excited about the whole project. So.
We actually, before doing that, we performed live with him in Essence Festival. We always dream about going to Essence and just seeing the show, because they have like the biggest R&B artists day after day. So first time we got to go to Essence was actually to perform in the main stage with Charlie, and that was like incredible. We got a like standing ovation from the crowd. I think it was like over 60,000 people, right?
And I think we've been the only artist to actually
sing Spanish
at the Essence.
Because he wanted us to sing in Spanish. So we came out, did Spanish, and the crowd reacted excellent. Like we were surprised, and after that, we developed a really good relationship. Like my brother saying, like we've opened for him different shows, and doing this song with him, it was like putting the icing on the cake. So
yeah. I mean, like music is universal, so I'm pretty sure your music transcended the crowd, huh? Like, such a cool way. Yeah. Before you guys, established you guys yourself as Solero brothers, like, were you involved in like any project like before that? Like, let's say, like, were you like in a band before like doing this with your brother, or like?
Well, we basically we grew up in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And they have like a specialized school for music that you have to do like an audition to get in and all that. Mm-hmm. And we both got blessed enough with our talents to be one of the chosen people to get into school. So out there, we learned, basically I studied like 6 years of classical music, and we were able to be part of different types of bands and group.
Yeah.
And we actually started a church with our dad. We were a trio before. So yeah, we've always been involved in groups.
And yeah.
Okay.
Especially like R&B a cappella, because we grew up listening to a lot of 90s, like Boyz II Men, Ram and Knight, a lot of R&B and soul. So we had like a few groups where we were singing a cappella, doing harmonies, doing arrangements, and then like John started doing like arrangements and production.
Yeah.
And I started writing songs. So yeah, we've definitely been in like groups, in a lot of groups. Yeah. We end up deciding like, let's stay you and I, because we always had so much passion, and sometimes other members they're not as passionate. So we decided to, let's just stick together as a duo, because we both like want the same thing. So
yeah, you guys both had the same vision, so was able to progress in that direction, huh? Yeah. What was the first cover that you guys ever attempted?
I think it was Jason Derulo.
It Girl.
Yeah,
It Girl, Jason Derulo.
That was a long time ago, man. It was actually like a Spanish version, and yeah, that was our first. It's funny because even like that one, we had good reaction from people.
Yeah, we got like some big blogs from Spain to post it, and we were like, okay, it's weird. Just because we were not like it's not like right now like we're really putting our efforts to build a brand and to be loyal to the people that's been loyal to us, which are our fans. So now we're like more serious into, okay, let's do this. This is what we really want to do. We're putting all of our efforts into it. But at the beginning, it was just for fun. It was just like,
we weren't planning anything or all that. We want to become this or that. It was just having fun. So after we've seen the reaction from people, that kept us like going and thinking, okay, let's just like do it for real. So we've been working on that since.
That first cover.
I see that you guys been like working at it like very seriously and like honing in on each of these covers. But like, how do you guys decide on covering these songs? And also, like, were there any songs where you attempted and it just did not work out at all?
Oh yeah. We actually, I think last week we attempted to do like a Drake song, and we were like, no, it's not for us. so yeah, I think the main thing for us is, when we listen to a song, is like, how can we spin it in our own way and give it like another perspective. Because I feel like songs are like stories or like, I don't know, like movies. Like maybe you have Denzel Washington, Will Smith, and they are both amazing actors, but they are not gonna give the same interpretation of the same role. So that's the way right now we approach the acoustic Fridays. Like for example, we did Finesse, Bruno Mars. And we tried our best to give it like another voice, like another role, another life to the song, like our way of doing it, like our background from Puerto Rico, listening to the 90s, all that. We try to embody all that and put it into that cover specifically. So that's the way we usually approach, like when we're gonna do a song, we really listen to it and we're like, can we really spin it in a way that is gonna be cool or maybe not, so let's not do it. So that's the main focus of us right now, to pick a song and do it.
Okay, yeah, because I also see you guys as like, not only musical artists but also visual artists too, because like you guys make videos for like each of these songs that you guys cover. Who decides on the direction of that? Do you guys have like somebody else that you're working with, or is it mostly like you two decide on, all right, here's what we're gonna do? Or
yeah, literally.
It's you guys?
It's us. Yeah, obviously we have a whole team behind us. Like we have a marketing team that they're always basically putting all their efforts to make us look good.
Yeah.
and we have a team behind us that are really committed to what we're doing. But pretty much like the visual stuff and all that, it's all.
They give us the freedom to create.
Yeah.
So that's something that we appreciate from the beginning, having that freedom, and especially for our original music. That's why my brother's saying, like with the covers, we put our own perspective to the song, but that's because we produce music, so we're used to writing lyrics and stuff like that. So we even like sometimes we do remixes, like not even covers, so we can change the lyrics and put our own perspective, our own touch to the song. So that's something that I was thinking, like that's why we always sound a little bit different in the covers, because we producers mainly. Yeah, that's what we like to do the most, actually, creating songs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, reactions are very positive. I mean, even like I like the most viewed videos that you guys have is the "Love Yourself" cover of Justin Bieber, which is like close to like 950,000, and like getting to that 1 million point. Yeah. How did you guys feel about that? Like when you saw the the traction that you guys were getting from that?
You know what? Like actually, yesterday I was remembering about it with our team, like remembering the experience of doing that one, and it was kind of cool that actually we went like really early to film the video in the LA River.
Yeah.
And then when we were done, like almost done, the police came like, hey, do you guys have a permit? And we were like, no. We gotta get out. But luckily we were able to film the whole thing. So and for us to, because we were basically new when we started the Acoustic Fridays, the main reason was to get to know LA. Because we come from a small town in Puerto Rico. It's called Bayamon.
Yeah.
And we flew out here, and we really didn't. I think we came here like 2 times prior to moving, right?
Yeah, we were visiting.
So we really didn't know the city. So the main reason of why we started the Acoustic Fridays was to get to know LA, and we do like research and stuff like, let's just go to the LA River.
We didn't know we'd need a permit. So we were like, okay.
Yeah, it's a great river, right?
Yeah. I didn't see any water, but whatever.
But to see the reaction of the people when we put it out, and to see that it's now close to 1 million, it's great. It's amazing. I don't know. We've like I was saying from the beginning, like we started just doing it for fun, and it's been an amazing journey till this point, and hopefully we'll continue to put out more great stuff that people can react to it and embrace what we want to put out.
Oh, definitely, man. So you guys are always working on original music.
Yes.
And especially like when you guys do cover, like it, of course, like you guys are covering pop songs and like different types of genre, but like what is like the core genre that you guys work on when it comes to your original music?
R&B, right?
It's R&B. I mean, I'm laughing because it's complicated. A lot of people ask like, hey, what's your sound like? And we're you just gotta listen to it, because it's a mixture, since we have so many influences. I mean, our core, I would say, is like soul music, R&B, but musically we're very diverse. So it's hard to explain, but if we have to put it on a lane, I would say R&B.
Okay.
But more like an international sound. It's a little bit more mainstream sound, but we always carry that soul. That's the main thing that people has pointed to us. Like, I like you guys because I can hear the soul when you guys sing. So that's I would say that's our main thing when we do the music.
Yeah, this is a question that I've always had for like anybody who does like YouTube covers, because like, you know, it's not only you guys, but also like there are, you know, a lot of people who gain like a great amount of subscribers and great amount of traction from doing covers, and they have like, you know, millions of views and stuff. And I think a lot of those artists, they start off by doing covers on YouTube, but then like eventually they start creating original music. But like for those people and for like you guys too, like do you feel like from doing the covers, like, you know, since you guys get tractions from those first, do you feel like those music overshadows like the original music that you guys do? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a good point.
Yeah. So like I always like wonder about that, and then I was just thinking like I'm pretty sure like original music could like work as well too, but like I don't know, do you guys ever like think about that? Like, you know, like how are you guys gonna get your like original music out there, or like, you know?
Well, not to be cocky, but I feel that if people like our Acoustic Fridays, they will love our originals.
Yeah. And it, to my brother's point earlier, like the fact that when you listen to our covers, you don't listen to the original song. I mean, you listen to the melodies a little bit and lyrics.
Yeah.
But we always like recreate the song in a way that we're showing the fans like we are producers.
Yeah.
I mean, we change the lyrics, we change the sound, we put our own sound to the song. So that's like an initial step in showing them we are creators too. We're doing this in this stage of our careers, but eventually we're gonna go this way. And with the original music, I think a lot of artists, like you're saying, they start doing covers and then they start writing. We're the opposite.
We're the opposite.
We started writing, producing. My brother, he's a musician, like graduated from college. So that's our thing first. Covers they came after that. So it's a little bit different in our how do you say
in our career.
In our case, I'm sorry. In our case, it's a little bit different, just because, like I said, we've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. When can we expect like a possible album of the original music by the Soleros? Like,
this year.
Yeah.
This year.
It's ready, man.
Yeah, we're ready. We're just waiting to get some things aligned.
Yeah.
But we're ready. We've been ready.
We've been putting some like pieces together with in the business side.
Yeah.
And that takes time. And it could be frustrating for us sometimes, for the fans, like, hey, where you guys are, but it takes time within the business side. So
if you want something to be great, you need to have patience, and great things really take time. If you don't want to, you know, we've been ready for a long time, but in that time we've keep growing our stuff, like and it's been a journey. It's been a journey. So we honestly think that the waiting is gonna really pay off at the end. So we're ready. Like we're ready to go now. Right now. But we still have a couple stuff that we're putting together to make it so that when it's out, it's really like
stronger,
impactful and
bigger,
strong.
Are you guys planning on doing any like tour like along with this album too? Or?
We definitely. Even when we opened for Charlie in a few shows, we definitely, as soon as we put our product out, music, start promoting, we're definitely looking forward to start doing shows and stuff.
And actually, in Charlie's shows, we perform originals of ours.
Yeah.
And it was really nice to for Charlie's fans they started like tweeting us like, hey, the song that you did, Green Light, who's the original singer? And we were like, us, because I never heard the song, where can I find it, whatever. So that's one of the reasons why our first single and our EP is gonna call Green Light.
Yeah.
Is because of the reaction we've got every time we perform live that song.
Even better reactions than when we're doing covers. Because the live show, we mix it up with covers. But it was interesting seeing the crowd reacting even like more.
Yeah.
A song they don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, okay, this is gonna be our first single.
Yeah. No,
So yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. I wanted to get back to what you were saying about like how when you guys did the Love Yourself video, like you said you did it to like kind of get to know LA a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, ever since you guys did that video, I feel like because you guys pretty much got to know LA more like by then, right? Like, do you feel like your musical perspective have changed like since the time you were in Puerto Rico versus like while you're in LA?
Totally. Yeah, totally. It was a challenge because when we first started developing whatever we wanted to do as artists, because one thing is like to say, oh my God, you guys look great, you sing great, whatever.
Yeah.
But then what are you, like, as an artist, what are you really bringing to the table? So for us, it has taken us a long time to figure out, because we have a whole Puerto Rican background of traditions of, we've listened to American music, Latin music, classical music, a lot of stuff. I did my major in jazz.
Oh, really?
So it's a lot of stuff that we can pick and choose, but then it's like, but who really are you as an artist? So that took us a long time, and when we were in Puerto Rico, we only had one mindset, you know. You're in an island, this is what you are, this is what you, I don't know what people listen to and whatever. But then when we came here, it was a challenge just to start writing in English.
Yeah.
It was a whole different challenge for us. We started like, we didn't know like, this sounds good, this people really use these words, whatever. So for us to do the Acoustic Fridays, basically it helped us develop like, okay, this is how people think here, this is what people gravitate to, this is what people say, this is what works in the songs, because we were mainly covering top 40 songs consistently. So we learned the craft of, okay, this is what works, this is what we were doing doesn't work. So it was a learning experience from that point of doing, not only getting to know LA, but to really like embrace what is to live in the state, because we are Americans at the end of the day, Puerto Ricans, but we're kind of distant. It's like an island, we have our own culture, and to be here, like, okay, experience what an American that lives in the States experience and lives in the everyday, it was a different experience for us. So it's been a learning experience just to come from a small island, from a small town, to be here. And it took us a while to start the Acoustic Friday series here. So yeah, man, it's been amazing just to get to know LA. We love LA.
Yeah.
And the culture that is here is a lot of people from different backgrounds, and it's very interesting always to get to know people. Like, I'm always interested in, like, where are you from? Like, are you from LA or you came from outside? Like, how has it been for you? So it's cool to for us to tell our journey, to listen to other people's journey. That has helped us basically to be in the culture and understanding and learning how is it done here. So
it takes time, like we were saying, because some people are like, hey, when you guys, but you move here, you want to know the culture, and then you want to take that and create. So we're not the type of artist where they assign a producer to you, and okay, the producer is gonna do everything, all the sound, the lyrics. So in our case, since we are the ones who produce and create, it's been awesome because we brought all the things we learned from Puerto Rico, being the Caribbean, to here, and then now we have sync into LA culture. So now we have all those influences, and we've been able to really narrow what we want to project in our music. And if you listen to our music now, it definitely sounds like something different. It sounds like, okay, that's Solero. So that was the ultimate goal, and I think we feel like we're there now. So
yeah. No, I'm glad you guys got to know the city a lot more, and the traffic here is pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Every day I love to
It takes 20 minutes to just drive a mile. It's amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I wrap up this interview, it seems like this year is like already really exciting for you guys with the planning of releasing an album to playing more shows, more acoustic Fridays. Do you guys have any personal goals that you want to accomplish by the end of the year?
Well, we want to continue to be part of some charities that we've been working with closely. We have a younger brother that he's part of the special community. He has disability.
Yeah.
So we've been part of the Global Gift Foundation in Club House, right? In Club House, in Club, yeah, I think that's the name. And the Direct Relief, which they've been basically helping Puerto Rico after the massive hurricane that we had. So yeah, other than just putting out the music, we really want to continue to inspire, especially our people from Puerto Rico that right now they're in a really bad situation. So for us to be able to do a little something,
bring joy and hope to them. We visited like a few months ago, and we actually shot one of the videos in Puerto Rico. And yeah, like my brother saying, we want to definitely take a step up in our careers, put our original stuff, and be able to go out and meet fans and perform live and all that. But also, we want to get more involved in helping, giving back to the community, our people, and the community of special needs. That's something we feel like we have to represent, because we're supposed to be a trio. The thing is, my little brother, he has a disability, like he's saying, so that's one of the reasons why we've always wanted to, once we have the spotlight a little bit and we get the chance to share our music, take that opportunity and create more awareness towards that community. So that's something really important for us.
Nice. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this and like really sharing your stories and get to know you guys and stuff. So I want you guys to come back and possibly perform for us one day, and I'd love to go see your show too. So yeah. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.